السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بناتي وأولادي, today we shall discuss the second branch of mathematics, which is the geometry branch, and we shall use some geometrical instruments. You have to buy one of them till I need it to work with. This is the first lesson today in the geometry. The first lesson of today in the geometry. Second branch is the geometry. In this chapter, first lesson 1 in the geometry, we shall talk about the some geometrical concepts. Some geometrical concepts. I want from you to remember with me that what's the point? Let us talk about the point. What is the point? The definition of the point, it means that we have a curve or line like this and another line. They will intersect at a point capital letter A. So the point is the intersection between any two lines. Can we make straight line like this? 1, 2, and one straight line also. This is a point B. We can make it like this, a one curved line and a straight line. Also, this intersection is the point C. So the definition of the point, it is an intersection. The point is an intersection. So it is an intersection. It's an intersection of any two lines. Okay, this is the point. What about if you want to identify, this is number 1, number 2, what is the line segment? The line segment. What's the line segment? What is the line, line segment, okay? What's the line segment? Look, if you have an initial point and a final point, and we join straight between them using ruler, so the initial point A, the final point is B, so we say that AB line segment is called a straight segment or a line segment AB. This is a line segment AB. And we can say that, we can write it AB line segment as BA line segment. It's the same. This is the initial point, this is the final. But the line segment is a set of points, infinite points, collinear, which has an initial point and a final point. What about the lengths? The length of AB, for example, is 3 centimeters. So the length of AB, don't put here line segment. Line segment is used when you're making parallel, perpendicular. You say the line segment equal to the line segment. But the length of the line segment is equal to the length of the line segment. BA, this is for the length 3 centimeters. About number 3, number 1 the point, number 2 the line segment, number 3 I will define the ray. What is the ray? What's the ray? The ray is a set of infinite points, collinear on the same straight line, has initial point but has no final point, has no end point. This is initial point A. What about B? Not the end point, it's here. It's like one station B. I pass through B and go complete. I go through B and complete up to infinity. So we write it like this, A, B, ray. Set of infinite collinear points which has initial point, this is initial starting point, but has no final point. Now I'm asking, is A, B, ray like B, A, ray? No. B, A, ray, we start from B here and go to the direction of A. Yes, to A. And go again up to infinity here. So this ray is called BA ray. This is BA ray. But that one AB ray. When you go from school to the home, it's different if you go from home to school. So this point is the point. B starting at B and no end point. I go through A like this. So they are, of course, they are non-equal. Number two, we cannot measure. We cannot measure. I cannot measure the length. I cannot measure the length. The length of a ray. Between brackets, you make it infinite. It's infinite length. I cannot. Next of that, I can divide. Now, what's the point? Intersection of any two lines. What's the ray? Initial and final points and joining points. What's the ray? Has initial but has no final point. What about the last one? Number four. Number four. About this straight line. What's this straight? What is this straight line? Wow. Straight line, it's like ray, it's like line segment, but for example, if you have A and you have B like this, A and B like this, the straight line, it's like ray, set of infinite points passing through A and passing through B and goes to infinity from both directions. So, AB straight line, AB straight line, it means the straight line passing through A and B. It's the same, the straight line passing through B and A. Arrangement of the letters, not important. Line segment, arrangement, not important. But in the ray, it's very important. AB ray means A is the initial point. BA ray means B is the initial point. This is number one. Second thing, we cannot measure its length. Its length. Its length. Okay? Is there any problem about it? We have an important remark. Here we have an important remark. Listen to me. If you are given a straight line, listen to me. This point is, for example, A, point B, this point is C. If I go from here, from B to C, so this is line segment. This is a line segment BC. This is a line segment BC. Where is BC ray? BC ray. It means that I go from B and go in direction of C up to infinity. So BC line segment is a part of AB ray. AB ray. So we can say that BC line segment is a subset of BC ray. Okay. What about the straight line, the black one? Wow. So BC ray is a subset of the whole line. It's BC straight line. This is very important. The line segment is a part of the ray, and the ray is a part of the straight line with the same letters. Okay? This is an important note I want to tell it to you. Now I I will talk about now about the angle. What does it mean, angle? What's the definition of the angle? You have, or you are given two rays. I have ray with initial point, has no final point. Another ray with initial point, but has no final point. If you make union for the two rays with the same starting point, union of the two rays, come, have the same initial point, so we obtain an angle. So what's the definition of the angle? The angle is union of two rays having the same starting point. So I have like this, a point like this. I have a ray like this. For example, O, A ray. The other ray is OB. O, same starting point. It's OB also. OB like this. This is OB ray. OA ray, OB ray, they are two rays having the same starting point. So now we obtain this angle. This angle is called AOB angle. So what's the angle? If you want to say the angle is, it is a union. It's union of two rays having same starting point, having same starting point. In mathematics, we can write it like this. OA ray. I will make union OB ray. It gives the angle AOB. AOB angle. This is the definition. It's union of two rays having the same starting point O. This is the definition of the angle. I think about it, about this point. Let me read it. Okay. I talk only about the types of the angle. Today, what are the types of the angles? These are mathematical concepts. We have four types of angles. We have four types of angles. Number one, acute. Acute angle. What's the acute angle? You know that the four quadrants, 0, 90, 180, and so on. The acute angle, it's the angle which measure is less than 90, it's like this. This angle between 0 and 90. So say, and for example, angle 1. So angle 1 is greater than 0 and smaller than 90 degrees. Plus. Number 2, definition. Number 2, what's the right angle? What's the right angle? The angle whose measure exactly 90 degrees. Exactly 90. This is the right angle. So measure, say, angle 2. So angle 2 equals 90 degrees exactly. Plus. Less than 90, it's acute. Exactly 90, it's right angle. Number 3, the obtuse angle. The obtuse angle. What's the obtuse angle? Of course, it's greater than 90. So it's like this. At 0 position, more than 90, it will be like this. This is the obtuse angle. It's more than 90, but less than 180. This is the 180. Angle 3. So we can say that here. So measure angle 3. its measure included between, its measure. Angle 3 is greater and smaller. Greater than what? 90 and 180. Greater than 90 degrees, less than 180 degrees. This is the obtuse angle. Number 4, you have to study this one very much, because next time I will make some problems of exercise in order to apply for all facts on the board. This straight angle. This straight angle. Straight angle means the angle, the first side is here, second side is here. So this is the angle. It is 180 degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This angle is angle 4. So measure of angle 4, exactly equal 180 degrees. Now, number 5 is the last type. It's the reflex, and this is very important. Reflex angle. What does it mean, reflex? If you draw like this, for example, here is 180, here 90, 0 to 70. Okay. This is also 360. If the angle is like this, the initial side is here, and you rotate, 90, 180, it's greater than 180 and less than 360. So the reflex angle, it will be like this, for example. This is the angle, say angle 5. So angle 5, I can write it. Angle 5 is greater than and also smaller than. Greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. I have another example for the reflex angle. It can be like this. Look, it could be like this. This is the initial side. This is the terminals last time. All this, angle 6. Also, angle 6 is greater than 180 and less than 360. So this is a reflex angle. Also, this is reflex angle. Dear students, I need from you to study all these information because next time I will apply in the next session, inshallah, many problems. Thank you for you. Goodbye.